Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Nerders. My name is Nick.
I'm Rich.
And
I'm Dana.
And today we're playing another episode of 20 Questions. Unless we get interrupted by a cool Pokemon.
Yeah. Let's keep an eye on that for us.
Yeah. Monitoring the situation.
Anything nearby?
Nothing
good.
cool.
Nothing cool. Wow, that was like 8
Yeah.
of the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
But we'll see. If you've never watched 20 Questions, what have you been doing with your life? But basically what we do is each week one of us picks a movie. Sometimes it's a viewer submission. We'll find out if today's is. I don't know. And the other two have 20 questions to guess what that movie is. Yes or no questions only. By the 20th
Yes.
question, we have to guess the movie or lose. If we guess the wrong movie at any point, we also lose. So today, Richard has picked the movie.
Yes, I have. This is my
Picked the movie
this
himself.
week.
Richard's movie.
And Dana and I will be guessing. So let us begin. Go ahead.
It's probably something with Richard in the title
Mm,
because it's his movie.
maybe.
Is that a question you want to ask?
Was I looking at you?
Jeez.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, you can ask him the year one.
Was this movie released prior to January 1st, 2000?
Ooh, prior
Yes.
means before.
I'm aware, Dana. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so it was, so it's before that.
Before what?
2000.
2000? Oh.
Was this movie released prior to January 1st, 1990?
No.
So it's a 90s film.
All right. You
All right, I
got
want to
this.
ask one more thing to narrow it down, and then we'll be good with the years.
Okay, what are you going to ask? Like
95.
5? That's what I was
Was
thinking.
this movie released prior to January 1st, 1995?
Yes.
Okay, so we
It's
know
an
that 5-year window.
Early 90s.
All right, go ahead. Ask a genre.
Just like willy-nilly? What genre would help?
I am asking you to ask him.
I'm gonna ask him if it was a comedy. Was this movie a comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, see, like I picked the right one.
Good job.
My work is done.
Was this movie live action?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the Pokemon movie.
No.
That would have been good.
All
Not
right,
the
so we know that it's a
Pokemon
live
movie.
action comedy from somewhere between 1990 and the end of 1994.
Okay.
All right.
Live action comedy.
Was this movie rated R?
No.
Okay, so it is potentially.
They probably didn't rate movies R. They didn't even rate Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was rated PG,
In 1984.
but still.
There's nothing R about Ghostbusters.
Not R, but there's definitely more than a PG.
No, that didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Well, did it exist in the 90s?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so my next question then would be,
Who's in it?
um,
Who's in the movie? Yes or no question.
would this movie be considered a family film?
Oh, he's really thinking about this.
I'd say
one.
no. Probably not.
Okay.
When I think family movie, this has not come to mind.
Okay. All right, so it's not rated R.
Not rated R, but it's not a family movie. But I feel like
All right.
you could watch it with your family.
Does this movie have in the cast a star of Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so it's one of the main people from Saturday Night.
Right,
Night
it's a
Live.
Saturday Night Live cast member, but that could mean a lot. That could mean an early Adam Sandler movie.
Why are you looking at us like that?
It could mean an Eddie Murphy movie. It could mean anybody really from that whole time period.
Okay.
From literally from early 90s Saturday Night Live back.
Before.
From 1975
I see.
until.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I just want to double check something
Uh-oh.
to make sure I didn't give the wrong information.
He's wrong about the year. No.
Just give me 2 minutes. Discuss
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
He missed it. It's actually not a live action. It's actually animated. He forgot. Alright, right. Well, if you think that it could be one of those people, we could just ask that. We're only at 5, 6,
I want to
7.
see what he changes his mind about.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
We're at 8 questions. And if you gave us a wrong answer, we should probably get a free question.
No, if I gave you a wrong answer, I'm going to correct that answer, which I'm thinking I did.
Did you know that life is better inside a warm sweater?
Did you see the other one?
Yeah, that one wasn't as good as this one.
We read them on the show.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we read them earlier.
Sorry, viewers that
You
already
missed
saw
that.
this.
You missed that.
Earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Any cool Pokemons?
No.
Did you catch anything cool today?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You ready to discuss that too?
No.
Oh, you have a butterfly?
Yeah. All right, let's do it by recent. So today I have caught my first Horsea, a Staryu, a Drowsy,
Oh,
I need a drowsy.
Coughing.
Staryu looks cool.
I don't have a coughing yet either. The
Also
worst.
today I got my first Nidoran.
Where's that?
Okay,
Oh.
I am your last,
Dinosaur.
your Saturday Night Live question. I am taking that back and saying no.
Interesting. Okay. That's a shame.
So then it can't be any of those people that you just named.
No. Interesting. All right.
Well, now I'm lost. I was
Okay.
really banking on that Saturday Night Live.
Is this movie fresh on Rotten Tomatoes?
Let me check.
Interesting.
I gave you a wrong one once. I want to make sure.
Do 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 do.
It's not.
You're in the wrong.
Nah, I made up my own version.
Don't want to get
Duh.
sued.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said it surprised.
No, I just said yes.
Yes, it is actually.
Who would have thought? All right.
Oh boy.
Boy, I don't even know what route to take on this. So, all right.
Well,
So
it's a
it was.
comedy.
It's a comedy. It could be one of those like Tom Hanks comedies, but not in that period really. Those were more the 80s.
He did comedies?
In the 80s.
Oh.
Big, The Burbs, Dragnet,
Nah.
Joe vs. the Volcano.
What about Kevin Smith?
No.
His were later?
It's not rated R.
Oh, all of his are rated R.
Um.
I see.
All right. Let me think. Is this part of a series?
No.
No.
10 questions.
Ooh.
Is this movie? Did this movie make more than 50 million at the box office domestic?
That's very, like, if he says yes, are you going to be like, oh, I know what it is?
No, then it would have been a hit.
But if it's
50
rated...
million for a comedy in early 90s.
But if it's rated
Box office
positive on
mojo.
Rotten Tomatoes...
That doesn't mean it was a hit.
Give
my
me the
opinion.
number you gave me one more time.
50.
50 domestic.
$50.
Wait, hold on.
Numbers.
Interesting. Numbers are hard.
50 what? 50 million? No.
Okay, so not necessarily a massive hit in any way. All right,
didn't
that could
make
come
50
back and
million.
help. We'll
Maybe
see.
it made 50 billion.
Maybe.
$1 billion.
Does this movie have a male lead?
Yes.
Oh.
Does this movie?
Be careful with your questions. How many are we at?
You're at 12.
12. You can go ahead and ask it, but I just wanted you to be careful.
Does this movie? Interesting.
What's interesting? talk about it.
Is the primary cast of this film adults?
Yes.
Were you just think it was that one movie about the babies? You know which one I'm talking about?
What, like Baby Geniuses?
Yes.
No, I didn't think it was Baby Geniuses. But I thought it could have been not
That's a good
necessarily a family film, but something along the lines of maybe like a Three Ninjas or something like that. Wow. It's a comedy.
You didn't ask your Oceans question, but that might not help you.
It's a weird time period for those people. A lot of them weren't. The
Doing
majority of that
anything yet?
cast weren't really doing anything yet.
Okay. We don't have to ask it.
But I mean, if it.
But if a majority weren't doing it, then why don't you just ask the specifics about the other people? That could potentially be in a comedy.
No, we'll go ahead and ask it.
Okay.
Is anyone from the cast of Ocean's 11 in this movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm
wait a
sorry.
minute.
No. I was thinking of something else.
Interesting.
No. Don't read into that. I just kind of zoned out for a second. No one from Ocean's 11 is in this.
So no one from Ocean's 11. No one from Saturday Night Live. What
This
else?
is a very confusing 20 questions because, oh man.
What else would we usually ask that he might have written down, thought about?
What do you mean?
Because he thought, yes, but
No, seriously, don't read into that. I zoned out.
Or did he? I don't know, Nick. Well, how many questions are we at?
You're at 14. If I was trying to play you, I wouldn't be talking to you and telling you not to.
is this movie?
Oh, he's 14 questions.
Were there any Oscar winners in this movie?
I don't believe so.
I wonder if I've seen this movie.
But
Not
just
that
let
you
me
would know,
double
but-
check.
Damn, this is a tough one. I have nothing to grasp onto.
Trying to find.
You really gotta find out who's in it. That'll help you so much.
I know,
as soon
but I
as you
can't-
know an actor.
It wasn't that big of a hit, though. Like, that makes it very difficult. And it's not any of those other people. It could be somebody from a funny person from that time period that had nothing to do with any of that. It's a hard thing to come by.
Can you think of any? Name some funny
Sorry,
people.
I'm double checking some stuff here.
Mel Brooks. Could be a Mel Brooks movie.
He does funny movies?
Yeah. Could be a Mel Brooks movie.
Who else did funny movies?
I mean, lots of people. I'm listening.
You're gonna get 2 answers, a yes and a no. And then we'll change it to one.
No, based on what I'm seeing here, I'd have to say yes.
Yes, an Oscar winner is in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say actor, actress, or you just said Oscar winner?
An Oscar winner in the movie. Alright, so
But that means
was
that
Mel Brooks involved in this movie?
No.
But that means that they could have won an Oscar like way later. Yeah.
Sure. Could be something like nobody in that cast won an Oscar. I was thinking something like Cool Runnings, but that's a family film.
Yeah. Wait, now before you say it, you gotta think about things. Who?
A John Hughes movie,
Oh, I don't know who
but
he
from
is.
the 90s.
He wasn't in any of those things. Were any of his movies in a series?
No, he's a director. A filmmaker.
Oh, I see. Well, okay, that's that. I think he's still considering the Oscar winner.
No,
I mean, most of his stuff is 8. Oh, no, that's rated R. I was thinking Cable Guy, but that might even be like 96. Too late. Something earlier than that. He's already done My Cousin Vinny. That's rated R.
I think I did that one.
Okay.
Way to pay attention. So you don't want to ask that guy because
Okay, yeah.
he probably
Most of
did
his
later movies.
I mean, he
Or-
could be involved. Was
Yeah,
John
but-
Hughes involved in this movie?
No.
You
Damn.
only
What
have
are we
so
at?
many questions.
You're either at 15 or 16. I'm not sure I counted the Oscar question. I'm going to go ahead and I'll give you an extra question. Just say 15.
Maybe you aren't giving us an extra question.
I know, so
Maybe you're taking one away.
I definitely am not taking one away.
Um,
I think I'm giving you one, but
Jesus Christ.
because I screwed up your other question.
Could be
I'll-
like an old timer, like a Jack Lemmon, Walter
Right.
Matthau.
Jack Nicholson.
Could be. Could be. Something like. Go ahead, ask.
I just
No,
got
go ahead.
it's too much pressure.
Go ahead. I'm telling you that's a fine guess.
That's his name.
Yes.
Was Jack Nicholson in this movie?
No.
Sorry.
Boy, this is tough.
Boy, oh boy.
It could be. I mean, there's something about it. Could be. Oh, it could be something like Dumb and Dumber.
But
I like that.
who are the characters?
Jim Carrey.
He's not on Saturday Night Live?
No, but is there an Oscar winner?
No, that has a series.
Yeah, true. Damn. That seemed like a good one.
But
Yes,
it's
yes,
not
yes. Jim Carrey.
What about Ace Ventura?
Is Jim Carrey in this
wait,
movie?
No.
What?
Aren't a lot of his movies like series?
It's 17 questions.
Like
I know.
Ace Ventura.
You got two more
Dumb
before you
and
get to guess a
Dumber.
movie.
Okay.
We're running a little long on time.
All right, we gotta keep going.
You're Dumb and Dumber. I really don't know. I don't know any people. You guys never pick chick flicks. What are your thoughts? Why don't you talk about it before you just blurt it out and get it wrong?
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger.
Kindergarten Cop or like Junior.
Any of those series?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie?
No.
Damn.
And for the record, Kindergarten Cop is now technically a series.
I don't know if that movie counts. I don't know if it's actually in any justifiable way affiliated.
What's the series?
They made another Kindergarten Cop.
Like a remake?
No, it was like a sequel. I'm sure it's basically a remake, though.
But it's called Kindergarten Cop.
2.
Oh.
They made a Raging Bull too, also.
I
so-
wouldn't count a remake as part of a series, but I would count a 2 as part of a series.
Okay.
Way to go.
But it didn't matter.
You blew it again.
I don't even know what to go off of here. I really don't. I'm just shot in the dark.
Well, you're at 18, so you have one more question. Okay.
I know, but shot in the dark on an actor.
Okay. Really,
And Ben Stiller.
really talk about
Ben
it before
Stiller.
you say it.
Ben Stiller.
What funny movies has he been in? That's not the only one I can think of is Night at the Museum.
That's the only Ben Stiller movie you can think of.
Yes.
I mean, he wasn't doing much back then, but we were taking too long. So
Well, that's not part of the game.
I literally have no thought in my head.
Whatever. I forfeit.
You forfeit.
If he's just gonna give up like that, then I'm gonna give up.
Was Jack Lemmon in this movie?
No.
Alright, gets a Ben Stiller movie.
I'm not gonna guess.
He's
a
the
Ben
winner.
Stiller movie. Is this movie?
Think of a good one.
I'm trying to visualize a good '90s comedy that has none of these elements.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. Like, none of these things can be part of it. And I'm gonna come up with something disappointing, but I'm gonna go with.
After he guesses, can I ask, but don't say the answer, can I just ask a question?
Sure.
Okay.
Sleepless in Seattle.
No.
Damn.
Dana, what's your question?
Do you think I've seen this movie?
No.
You don't think I've seen it?
No, I don't.
Oh. Just curious.
So this movie is a comedy from 1990. It's lead actor won an honorary Oscar in recognition of his extraordinary talents and the unique inspiration he brought to the art of motion pictures. He was a host of Saturday Night Live, not a cast member. And his co-star in the movie was Rick Moranis. Steve Martin in My Blue Heaven. What?
Steve Martin.
You've got two we just started
I've
talking
never
about.
even heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Wow. Steve Martin, Rick Moranis, Joan Cusack, Daniel Stern's in it. Really? You've never heard of My Blue Heaven?
No.
Oh. He plays like a mobster who goes into witness protection, and Rick Moranis is like the FBI agent, and Steve Martin's the mobster.
Sounds very realistic.
It's funny. I'm surprised you've never heard of that.
I really don't think
Oh,
I
okay.
have. I mean, I remember some very, very under the radar Steve Martin movies that, like, what was it, like The Simple Truth and stuff like that? Like movies that like nobody's talking about. I've never even heard of the one that, what is it?
My Blue Heaven?
Yeah, I don't know about
Wow.
He's right. I've never seen it.
that. All right, so you got us. You stumped us. So we stumped. Dana stumped us last time?
No, we got...
No.
No, hers was Bad Santa last week.
Oh, yeah,
We
that.
got that.
All right, so you got us. So next week, I'm going to try and get you guys.
Yeah, I think you did stump us last time.
I may have.
It was a viewer
Yes. That's
submission. I don't remember what it was, but you
Right.
stumped
Yes,
us.
that's right. I did get you.
So you're up again.
So let's see if I can get you again. If you want to give me a viewer submission, just tweet at me. I'm at Stonks.
I'm at Rich Belson.
I'm at Dana Explains.
The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overabeer. We're on Instagram at over_a_beer, and of course YouTube at youtube.com/overabeer. Every Tuesday we do beer reviews. Every Friday on iTunes and SoundCloud.com/overabeer we have the Over Beer podcast. It's the three of us usually talking about nonsense and random things. And then, of course, at OrlandoWeekly.com, they're running their Best of Orlando 2016 voting. If you go under local color and the best local podcast, you can write us in. We want to win by a write-in because we're not on the ballot. Over Beer podcast there, and hopefully we can win that. But that will wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.
And butter me up.